More than 5 years ago, we built a ground from scratch. Then came the COVID virus and we had to lock the latch. Come September 2020 and the lockdown was eased. We began playing on AstroTurf and the players were mighty pleased. But soon the need arose, we needed a ground to call our own. And with a little perseverance, we found a ground where real grass was grown. Now all that was left was to retrieve the training material, which was wasting away at our old ground, and it felt so unreal. We then had to wait for a month and then 2 and 3, until the day came when finally permission was granted and a group of players volunteered to fetch the equipment while the rest danced and cheered. While they travelled to the destination, the others pretended to work and waited with trepidation. What greeted the lads when they reached the old abode? Just look at the faces they clearly showed. Faces filled with shock and awe of fear and strife. You could cut the tension with the knife. "Where have we arrived at?" said the young member. His elder teammate answered, "It's not as I remember. Plants, nay bushes, nay trees now replaced. The flat surface we were forced to leave in haste." But the players' hearts remained full of strength and mirth, for we'd already found a new ground to call our hearth. Battling snakes, rats, and some said they saw an ape. They packed everything up, including the measuring tape. "This tape will come in handy," they thought aloud, "for the next job is aligning the goals on the new ground." They travelled back with the joy and excitement in their hearts, and a truck full of training material and some dodgy looking parts. At the new ground shook hands they did with every hard working bloke, or so it seemed, for they never noticed the empty bottles of Coke. After packing up some training material in a room, the final task was to carry the scrum machine all the way to the moon. A tiny fib I have indeed told of carrying the scrum machine to the moon. It was to the other side of the ground and none too soon. For you must have tired of this dodgy limerick, or is it a poem? And you must be in a rush to go back to your own home. Thus I will say goodbye until next time, where we'll entertain you with another rhyme.